Hello, Michael.
Yes.
How did it feel winning your first ranking title last week?
Very good, very relieved, because obviously it's been a while since I turned pro, so obviously I felt like I could have done it before, but it was so extra special to beat the players I did as well. You know, it was a really tough draw, so yeah, it's great to win, obviously for my dad as well, so yeah, for every reason I needed it as well, so yeah, for every reason it was brilliant.
Was it intimidating playing John Higgins?
Not really, I mean, you just know they're all good players, you know that. I think you just got to play your own game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know that if you keep missing, he'll win. But then you can say that about most of the players. So, yeah, me personally, it's something I've never really suffered with, frightened of players. So, maybe other players are, but me, it's something I've never really suffered with. So I was all right.
So what made last weekend different to any other weekend?
I don't know really. I mean, I said that for a while, even though I had really bad run results. I weren't playing that bad.
Yeah.
You know, I was losing to some good players. It's not like I was losing to mugs, you know. Not there is many mugs about her now, but yeah, you know, I said all along I was playing alright. I had 3 or 4 games where I weren't that good. Just confidence took a bit of a hit, but generally I was playing alright. So even though I was surprised that I played the way I played and the way to win it, obviously from the run I had, it wasn't completely, you know, a miracle, you know. So, you know, I always work hard and it paid off.
Did you ever feel like quitting?
I was finished what, forever?
Yeah.
I always have those thoughts, I think. But, I've had them a few times, just generally, because obviously when I turned pro, I wanted to win rankings, get up there and get in the business end, and I've never really done that. So still haven't really, you know, in the major events. So that's something I want to do. And my attitude is that I'm not interested in being a journeyman. So obviously I've become a bit of a journeyman in the respect that top 32 is great, it's a good achievement, and you've got to be a good player to get there. But that's not what I want out of the game, you know. So yeah, that's crossed my mind a few times, but the only thing that's kept me going is the fact that I know I can play.
Yeah.
You know, when that stops, then I will stop.
Yeah. Was it the fact that you'd said beforehand that you were doing it for your dad that made you give you a kick up the bum that you needed to do it?
Maybe. I mean, I always try hard, always.
Yeah.
I never not try, you know. So I don't know. I think it's just you couldn't write the story, to be honest. That's such a bad run, and then I was sure to have off the table. So I don't know what. I really don't know why. It just happened, you know.
Yeah, that's really good though. We were all kind of like watching, going, "Oh my God, he's gone down," and then he came back, and it was one of those moments where you couldn't stop looking at the scores on World Snooker.
Yeah, it was mad really. I mean, to go 3-2 down in the final from 2-0 up and 66-0 up. So it was mad really how it's happened, and I beat all the good players. So yeah, just chuffed to win it really.
What was your view of power snooker?
Do you know, I never watched it. I didn't watch one bit of it, so I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would you want to change?
Ooh, how long you got? I'm playing at 7, so we are struggling, aren't we? What would I change? Well, I don't think I'm a bad guy, but maybe have more confidence.
Okay.
More belief in myself, maybe. I think that's a big thing it lacks. Even though I'm an extrovert, doesn't mean you're confident.
Yeah.
So you know, yeah, probably a bit more belief in myself sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. You're known for being a very good cook.
Yeah.
If you got to go on like one of those TV shows, would you do it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Which one would you pick?
Ooh, maybe the one that Gordon Ramsay does in his kitchen.
Okay.
You know, the Hell's Kitchen? Oh, not Hell's Kitchen, the Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah.
You know where he has the 2 teams against each other?
Yeah.
I don't mind doing that because obviously Ramsay's brilliant, but MasterChef would be great, but I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I'm good enough yet, but yeah, any of them.
You seem to do pretty good stuff.
I do okay, yeah, I'm good, you know, I'm not bad, but I know how good I am and I know what I don't know, you know, so I'm under no illusions how, you know, where I am, you know.
Yeah. You've travelled to a lot of places, obviously personally and through your career. If there was only one place that you could ever go back to, which one would you pick?
Well, I love travelling so much, it's hard to pick one.
Yeah.
But if I was pushed, it would have to be maybe Thailand, because I love the people and I love the food and I love the scenery, you know, the islands and that. It's just because I love a beach. The beach is one of my favourite films because I just love to do that. Just to get out of society and out of the rat race and just go and live on a beach somewhere and just cook your food every day, and that'd be brilliant, you know, because I hate the commercial juggernaut, you know.
Yeah.
You know, McDonald's everywhere, it's a nightmare. So
That sounds horrible anyway.
yeah, it's horrible anyway. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just want to. I don't like the rat race. So that'd be probably some place like that.
That'd be really cool.
Definitely be a beach. Definitely hot.
Can't blame you there.
Yeah.
If there was any player that you could pick, maybe alive or dead, that you could play, who would you pick?
Well, I've played most of them. So me, I've played Alex Higgins.
Give me one you've played.
Yeah. Is somebody I always beat? I don't know. I don't know. I've got when I play any top player, you know, Higgins, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Steve Davis, you know, and it's always an honour to play them, you know, because they're the best, you know. You can always learn. But obviously, I suppose if a player that's dead, probably Joe Davis, maybe just to see how he plays the game and how he copes with the conditions and how he just plays the day different, because obviously the game's changed a lot. So maybe someone from that era, just to see what the difference is, you know, maybe.
Yeah. How do you think the newer players are changing the game that are coming up now?
I think obviously they're a lot more attacking. In a few years now, it's probably staying the same. I think there's a lot more players that come in tournaments than there was years ago. I think the standard at the top's similar, but I think there's more players now. You can go down the rankings to get more winners. So I think the game maybe it's as attacking as it can be, really. I think everybody goes for the shots. Most players, anyway. I think you've got to be a winner. I think you've got to go for your shots. Yeah. Because you sometimes don't get another chance. So I think it's got as an attacking. And maybe someone will turn up and become more attacking. I don't know, but I can't see where.
Do you think we're ever going to get anyone as good as Ronnie?
Well, you said that about Hendry, didn't you?
Well.
You said that about Davis. So
yeah,
you never know. You know, Ronnie's awesome talent. Awesome. You know, he's amazing how good he is, but. The way he does it, I mean, you can respect other players like John Higgins for the same. You've got to give him the same amount of respect. You know, he gets the job done. You know, so he may not do it as, you know, look as good. Yeah. As Ronnie, because it's not so much what Ronnie does; it's the way he does it as well. What makes him so amazing to watch. You know.
He's got the thing about himself.
It's just the way he's so natural and so easy, and I think that's the biggest. That's the biggest draw to Ronnie. It's just the way he does it. I mean, what Johnny does sometimes is faultless, but because he's not as fluent, he doesn't look as good. Yeah. To the people watching, but no, I mean, obviously, you never know. You never know. No. You never know.
Okay, and we're in Sheffield. Do you think that Sheffield plays a big part in snooker's life?
Well, obviously, it's got a lot of history with the Crucible and that, and the World Championship. So yeah, it's a big thing. So obviously, yeah, it's just always been crucial. Obviously, I've been watching the game. It's always been at Sheffield. So yeah, it's obviously steeped in history, really. So yeah, it's a big thing for snooker.
All right, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you.
Cheers.